Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Pass to Wembanyama. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Orlando. To the middle. Stolen by Robinson. Fast break. Here they come. In the corner, it's Ginobili. Duncan in the corner. Here's Fall. And he uses the glass on the layup. Fall's got the game going here with the first basket for Orlando.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Pass to Wembanyama. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Right side, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
I think this is what Simmons loves to do more than anything. When he's looking to score, he wants to get all the way to the rack.
And here's Ellis for three. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite-level company.
So it's Orlando now after the three-pointer from Duncan. Got a piece of it. Here's Fall. No good there. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Lets it go with a 3. Ellis outside. Beyond the arc. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. And this game is tied up now.
Ellis is really a remarkably consistent shooter from deep. Nice, efficient stroke. Doesn't get any better than watching him fire from outside.
Ginobili attacking. Robinson, that's good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Over in the corner, Ellis. And stolen by Yao. Here's the break. Here's Wembanyama. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away. The inside area is their territory.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Duncan in the corner. Ellis outside. Cans it from downtown. Ellis has got 6.
You know, at his size, it's a little easier for Duncan to read the floor and the defense and see where those openings are.
Pass to Yao. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
This early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
For San Antonio, they have not yet made a free throw of the game. 0 of 2 so far. Free throw good, Ellis.
There may be long-range shooters with better numbers than Ellis, but no one has more confidence. There isn't a shot from any spot on the floor that Ellis doesn't think he can sink.
Here's Wembanyama. Ellis can't get it to go. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Thomas, no luck.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
Boy, that's a powerful throwdown by Duncan. He saw an opening there and took full advantage of it.
Wembanyama gets the bucket. 6 points for him.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Spurs lead by 4. And back in a moment as the
16.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Pass to Robinson. From deep three-point range.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
And Ginobili, here we go. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
San Antonio leading. Here's Duncan. No good on the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. The Spurs making a switch here.
Your home team, Larry Bird, Kevin Durant.
They double team KD. Here's Curry. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
And here's Bird for 3. Giannis grabs the miss. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Orlando.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
To the paint. Outside for Robinson. His three-pointer's off the mark. And Orlando has possession. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Durant way outside. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Porzingis with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Tipped away. It's stolen by Duncan. Durant way outside. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now, here's Bull. Great D that time from Durant. Here's Curry. And the jam by Stephen Curry.
There's the peripheral vision we talk about. Bird finding a wide-open teammate.
And he drives in. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Here's Bull. Tries again. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Bulls got 6.
Fantastic ball movement that time. Antetokounmpo skilled at taking apart a defense with his passing.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
And I'll tell you what, he does not squander those chances. I mean, he's always going to punch it home with that kind of chance.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. And stolen by Bull. And they're running. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. From outside, off the mark. Here's San Antonio. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. And here they come. Bull with it. He has 6. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Porzingis looking it over. Pass to Bull. Curry with the steal. Launches a 3. Here's the 3. No good on the shot. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Spurs leading by a point. We'll step away briefly, but we'll get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Simmons left side. Pass to Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. Simmons inside. San Antonio with the rebound. Mobley a screen. The wide open look for Durant. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
When you've got the kind of game and shot Durant has, you don't lack for confidence. He is ready to catch and fire whenever he gets the opportunity.
And what a play, just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Outside Curry. Thomas with the steal. Simmons with it. Guarded now by Larry Bird.
Ben Simmons.
Basket counts. Simmons got 6 points.
Boy, Simmons so dangerous in these open floor situations. I love his aggressiveness in getting to the right spot.
Here's San Antonio. A 2-point game. Mobley double teamed. Pass to Curry. From deep. The shot, no good. And Orlando the other way now. Here's Fall. Malone with the block.
I mean, how How about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
Now Yao for the tie, and he sinks the layup. Yao's got the game tied up here for Orlando.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Connects from three-point range. And the Spurs lead by 3.
An obsessive perfectionist. Bird's become one of the great passers this league has ever seen. And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Over to the left wing. Mobley misses.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Orlando now. Poked away. It's stolen by Curry. Outside, Malone.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
With the drive. And Malone with the stuff.
Malone, a big dude, barreling through the lane there.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. For Orlando, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And so it's San Antonio with it. From deep 3-point range, KD draws the double. And here is Davis. From deep. Rebound by Yao. Driving the lane. And finished off by Yao.
Boy, the long strides of Yao. This guy's a big man who can eat a lot of ground up. Feels like nobody can stop him on the drive.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second team.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. Pass to Mobley. Here's Bird. He's still scoreless so far in this one. It's good from long range.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And, you know, they've been stupendous challenging shots and protecting the rim. Their block numbers really reinforce what we've seen from them in terms of rim protection.
Thomas with the steal. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And finished off by Yao.
And how about the big fella being out there in front on the break?
Malone in the corner. And again, it's the Spurs from deep. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Here's Davis going inside. And it's Davis with the jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
The away team. 48.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. San Antonio leading to the inside. Here's Bird. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Spurs. Pass to Malone. The three-pointer, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Now, here's Bull. Makes it off the glass.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Bird with it. Now Bull defending. Here's KD.
Boy, with that long reach of his, so easy for KD to throw it down.
Orlando trailing here. Outside, Porzingis. Giannis outside. And again, it's Orlando with the three. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And that one's good out of Tacumbo. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Orlando.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David.
Second.
You throw good, Robinson.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
They double-team Curry. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And to Tacumbo inside.
Well, the aggressive approach from Giannis, I like it. Not settling for the layup, instead punching it on him. That's the way you do it.
And that's an intentional foul.
Paul George. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And again, San Antonio turns it over. Orlando with the ball. The lead is 2. Pass to Bull. It's George on the wing. Now a timeout called by Orlando. Pass to Fall. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And here's Simmons for 3. And the 3 ball is good. And Orlando leads by 5.
Cool as they come, Ben Simmons loves taking these big shots.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Here's KD.
And You know, the height and wingspan of Yao Ming is a problem for shooters, and because he's so big and long, it distracts them and really causes them to tighten up when he's in the neighborhood.
Back to Thomas. They get the rebound. Fall. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And that's what you call leadership. Robinson providing it for his team by knocking down a big-time shot. It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
Curry with the steal. Durant with it. Now Thomas defending. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation. Wow, coming through for his team at the line and cutting this down to a very tight game.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Out left to the wing. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
Well, we know Tim Duncan is a big-time player, and he knows exactly how to come through in the clutch.
Here's Thomas. Duncan with the block. From deep. No good. Shot missing. And Orlando will come the other way. And now we've got the intention. Foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Orlando now.
Home team foul. Wembanyama. First personal foul.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
You know, Ben Simmons, so unique as a player. I think he's one of the few non-bigs who can actually dominate a game scoring below the foul line. Not just scoring, but with his passing, too.
From outside the arc, here's Yao. Robinson with the block.
And clearing the deck, the Admiral, his length and reaction time, so impressive.
Now with the ball. And so it's Orlando winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all the time.
And we will see you at our next event.